Yes, thank you so much. As I said to the awardees before we went on air today, when I look at the credentials and the accomplishments of this group, it makes me wonder what I have been doing with my life. They are just all so accomplished and so dedicated and so remarkably accomplished. So, Tara, I think it's time to get started.
Sounds great. Thank you, Dr. Shullman. First, we'll present the International Humanitarian Award, which recognizes extraordinary humanitarian services and activism by psychologists, including professional and volunteer work conducted primarily in the field with underserved populations. Now, I'm going to ask Dr. Shullman to present these two international awards. First being the International Humanitarian Award, since one of her primary areas of focus has been on international issues in psychology. Dr. Shullman?
Thank you. I'm delighted to present international awards this year. This is such vital work. First off, the recipient of the 2020 International Humanitarian Award is Dr. Niels Peter Rygaard. Dr. Rygaard co-founded the Fair Start Foundation, which is a global organization working to create local systems of quality childcare for abandoned, refugee, and separated children. Fair Start has trained more than 450 instructors from partner organizations, strengthened government's national care competencies, and assisted over 30,000 children in 26 countries. Dr. Rygaard, congratulations, and we'd like to give you a few moments to make some comments. Thank you so much. And unmute yourself, sir.
Well, I'm Niels from Denmark, and the whole thing is due to the help from so many researchers and professionals around the world, because I just had this idea when I was going home from Chile looking at orphanages, and everybody said, yeah. So they said, yes, we can. Today's count from the UN is 140 million orphan children in the streets, in foster families, in orphanages and refugee camps. And what I've seen is underprivileged and uneducated caregivers around the world. I mean, last year I was in Tijuana. I entered a room, 21 abandoned babies, newborn, and 2 caregivers around the clock. In my opinion, the ability to care for these kids will decide whether our planet will have democracy or chaos. Because look at them when they grow up. That's why I had this idea to make an international network of researchers who graciously contributed, joined with the NGOs, and now we're up to 40,000 children. And we work for Greenland government, educate their staff in Inuit versions, and we work for SOS Children's Villages in 4 East African countries, where we trained the foster families of 5,000 children now. And this outcome is produced by 4 staff and a volunteer board. So in my experience, online learning is our bridge to improve mental health by large-scale interventions, also under the impression of Corona. So all I have to say is that if you go to fairstartfoundation.com, you can find free training programs in attachment-based care and learning in 20 language versions. So having the goal of UN partnerships around the world, that's also our mission. Well, our next stop, I hope, will be Latin America, because I have a big network there and a lot of people need it because of the migrant situation. So I just want to thank thousands of people, in fact, who contribute to Fair Start every day, professionals. In particular, Bob McCall and Chris Crock from Pittsburgh University Office of Child Development. They supported me all the way. So did Telmo Mourinho, the former president of the our European Association. So to my family, to APA, the Psychology Coalition of NGOs at the UN, I'm saying, let's help children save the world. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, Dr. Rygaard. It's such an extraordinary honor to be on the same Zoom screen with you. Thank you so very, very much. And thank you also for staying up late in Norway so that we could honor you in this way. So
I'm in Denmark, so.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah.